Well, praise the Lord, everyone. Once again, I want to thank you for tuning into End Time Generation. Well, Donald Trump just got back from the Middle East, and there's talks of a two-state solution that he very well may just bypass Israel and recognize Palestinian statehood. Now, if he divides Israel, what does that mean for the United States? Well, I'm not sure exactly, and I'm not going to claim to know because I don't know. And there's a conference coming up here, and this is in the Times of Israel, and this came out yesterday. UN Conference on Two-State Solution to Israel-Palestinian Conflict set for June. An international conference meant to resurrect the idea of a two-state solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict will take place from June 17th through the 20th at the United Nations headquarters in New York, a UN spokeswoman said Friday. Now, that's not good for the United States. The Bible is very clear. I will bless those that bless you and curse those that curse you. This meeting taking place in the United Nations in America, not good. Now, I hope the United Nations, when they, take this vote, that the U.S. will veto it. I hope so, because if we go along with this resolution, then basically we're guilty of dividing God's land. And now, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't, want to get up here and say, well, thus saith the Lord, because God didn't speak to me. God didn't come down. He didn't send an angel, didn't give me a dream. I didn't get a vision. So I'm not going to be like one of your other YouTube preachers that, prophesy something and it doesn't come to pass. Because there's a lot of people on YouTube that said that, well, the church would be raptured out before Donald Trump even became president, and we wouldn't be here, and World War III would be already, the United States would be already wiped off the map, so to speak. And a lot of people didn't realize that we would be here this long. I mean, they just said the rapture was going to happen on May 14th, the, birthday of Israel becoming a nation. And you got to be careful when you get wrapped up into these date setters, because they're going to tell you, well, by June, 17th through the 20th, there's going to be a rapture because, if this is the, Abrahamic covenant and, all these Arabs join this because, Saudi Arabia joins because they enforce a two-state solution, the church has got to be gone before that. Well, I believe rapture is imminent, and I don't believe that, we have to be gone necessarily immediately before or right after the final 7 years begins. Could the final 7 years start this year? Absolutely. I mean, anything is possible. I'm not going to box God in, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Like I said, I don't know what the United States, the role actually we're going to play in this, but it's interesting nonetheless, and we'll have to just wait and see. But I will try my best to keep you updated. I'm going to start making more videos. It's been a while. I've had a lot going on here, and so it's kind of like taken me away from putting out videos, and I've put out maybe one or two in the last month or so, for probably in the last 6 months. But I'm going to try to get back to putting more content out. But again, I do want to thank you for watching End Time Generation. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time, God bless.